Hello, welcome. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading to answer the question, will my ex return in the month of May 2019? So you have two options. You have option 1 and option 2. You have the clear quartz and you have amethyst. I'll give you a second to choose. And let's start with option number 1. So for those of you who chose the clear quartz, we're going to answer the question, will my ex return in the month of May 2019? Okay, so it seems that your ex is wanting to come back into your life. However, they're hesitant to come back because they're lacking the courage. They're lacking the courage to come forth and admit to you that they would like you back in their life. Let's pull a few more cards here. Okay, we see that most likely the reason for the breakup was because this person was allowing too many outside influences to interfere in the relationship, or they had a lot on their plate, or they weren't prioritizing and they weren't giving you enough time. We see now that they're wanting to come back. They're wanting to come forth and offer a new beginning. However, what's stopping them is this fear that you will reject them, or fear that you won't believe that they have changed their ways. But I see that this person has been working on to leave behind some of those things that affected your relationship, to leave behind the outside influences, the not prioritizing you, or the need to always have kind of like the sword up, or unwilling to listen to what you have to say. In some cases, could have been that the relationship ended just because the person had way too much going on in their life. They were taking on everybody else's problems and going out of the way to help everybody, and then that left them exhausted without any time for you. Now we're seeing that they are ready. They're ready to leave this behind. They're ready to make a change. They're ready to come anew. And they will find the courage, they will find that strength to come forth and express to you how it is that they truly feel about you, and how it is that they want another chance to make your relationship work. They have been going through a process of letting go everything and anything that no longer served the purpose of them having a fulfilling relationship, and then didn't allow them to have a committed relationship to you. They have this card here indicates to me that they do have strong feelings. In some cases, it could have been that they weren't as expressive as you would have liked them to be, but they're coming in this time. They are hesitant, they are afraid to be vulnerable and to really express how they feel about you and how they want to go on with you by their side to take on and conquer new lands. And when we talk about new lands, this could be taking your relationship to the next level, or doing or going on this path of life with you by their side, and facing life together. Let me pull another card here. Yeah, they're coming in, and this time they're ready to commit, and they're serious about it. At first, you may feel as if this person hasn't completely let go of everything, and in most cases, you're right. They're still working on the process of letting all those things that interfered in your relationship, that didn't allow your relationship to evolve. They're still working on clearing those things and changing those habits, or letting those I'm sorry, excuse me, or letting those people go, or habits that interfered. So in the beginning, it might take a little bit of time for you to see the seriousness in their commitment, and or for them to express completely, in your first sitting and your first communication, how it is that this person feels about you. They might not fully disclose how much you really mean to them and how much they would like to build with you, but in time you will see that this person is serious about you, has serious feelings about you, and is willing to make the effort and to put in the work that is needed for this relationship to succeed. So now let's pull out an advice card for you on how you can best handle the situation. Okay, and the advice for you is to, once this person comes along, it's going to maybe be hard to let go completely of the things that have happened, or to question whether the person has really changed, especially since they're treading cautiously towards you and they're taking it slow in the beginning to express themselves, to open up, to fully move into this new phase of their life, this new expression of who they are, leaving behind the old. So, well, the advice is to know that the cycle that the two of you share in the relationship is over, is completed, and to welcome a new cycle, perhaps with being mindful of not overly reminding them of their mistakes, or of being too harsh with them when they slip up a little bit, or of constantly bringing up the past. Know that that cycle has ended, and now moving forward, the two of you will be able to create a new way of relating between the two of you. Okay, let's go on to option number 2. Those of you who picked the amethyst. And the question is, will my ex return in the month of May? Okay, so for those of you who picked option number 2, this person probably is not going to be coming into your life or reaching out until the end of May. Why? Because in the beginning of the month, there still is the cleansing of some residual pain of the past. And there is a deciding on their part on whether this is the right move for either one of you, because what seems is that both of you were very much connected, and you both felt that this was a strong soul-based connection. And the way that things went down affected both of you. You may think that this person has not suffered, but this person has spent a lot of countless nights thinking about you and thinking about how and sad over how the relationship has failed. So now they're still going through a period of grieving the loss of the relationship, but also reevaluating whether the relation is solvable. If by them returning, are they doing you any good? Are they serving? Is it going to serve you? Is it going to serve them? Is there a possibility for things to be amended? And will them coming back into your life really be good for either one of you? And what we're seeing is that this person is coming out of this dark fog, which has clouded their judgment as to whether return or not, and they're honing in more into their intuition, and they just can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about the possibilities of trying again with you. And in this, they're going to start to build that momentum, to build that momentum towards your direction, into saying, yes, you know what, I'm going to go with my heart. For some reason or another, for some reason is that I cannot take this person out of my mind, and I might as well give this relationship a chance. Whether this person rejects me or not, I'm going to come forward and at least give it my all, and let them know that I still care. And when they do come in, which will be either end of May or early June, they are going to come in with the offer of doing things differently. And it's not just going to be like, oh, I want us to try again. This person is coming in with, I want us to try again, and this is how I see that we could do things better this time around. They actually have like a blueprint or a goal plan of how you both can achieve happy harmony. And once they do listen to their heart and they do decide to come forth, it's going to be something that is really unexpected, and it's almost like you don't see it coming. But the truth is that you will have messages. You will have some kind of clue that is given to you that this person is coming. And at first you're just gonna like brush it off as something that it's like in your head. It could be that you have a dream, or you have a vision during meditation, or a conversation, anything that just kind of makes you think like, oh, I think that they're coming, and this time they're coming for real. And then you're gonna be like, no, it's just wishful thinking. That's what you're gonna attribute it to. But the universe, your spirit guides are going to announce to you when this person is coming. In a sense is to kind of like alert you to be ready for their arrival, because they're coming in strong for sure. Okay, so let's pull out a card to see what advice we can give you in this situation. The card that came out right away was abundance. It literally pumped, like it flew out, because I wanted to be seen. And the advice here may be for some, first thing I'm getting is that to recognize your value, recognize your inherent gifts, recognize that intuition, that inner voice of yours that says that yes, you are good enough, that yes, you are worth it, that yes, you are worth somebody fighting for you, that even with your perfect imperfections, you're still wholesome, and that you deserve a chance at happiness and love. And this person can actually be this person who's coming in now, because they're not coming in the same as they had left, is someone who not only sees your value, but will appreciate it and celebrate it with you. So what I'm getting here, the key here to kind of allowing this energy to come along faster is to believe in yourself, to believe in your self-worth and your value, and that you are deserving of those things that you desire, and that the universe is grand and is capable of the incapable. The things that you thought were dead, the things that you thought could no longer be, the universe has the power to resurrect those things and to provide you with the love that you dream of. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think about the reading, and come back around in June and let me know how things went down. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll read for you all in the next one.